Welcome to Owen Field in Norman, Oklahoma. We've got an excellent matchup in front of us on EA Sports College Football. The number 9 seed versus the number 8. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Klatt and Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
Here at the Palace on the Prairie, you know this is one of the most iconic stadiums in all of college football. Gaylord family, Oklahoma Memorial Stadium gets rocking for the Sooners. They have got so many loyal fans. You know they bleed crimson and cream here. They're excited after a 10-win season last year, and these fans can't wait to get it started again. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Catch made on the right side. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play. Well, all the intrigue and all the challenge of a conference battle in the playoff bracket. These two teams came through the SEC, got into the bracket, and now stand in each other's way for a chance to win a national title.
And Chris, as you know, just such a proud conference, and there's no doubt that whoever wins this matchup is going to be trying to carry that torch forward for the entirety of the SEC to try to march forward for a championship.
Tough running to get the first down. He told us he chose an SEC school, Joel, because he wanted to be part of the great running back legacy in this league.
And what a legacy it is, Chris, and you're exactly right. So many programs have built themselves on toughness, physicality, running the football. I think about Mark Ingram and Derrick Henry at Alabama. What players they are, and here they've got to continue to do that. Lean into that physical-oriented running attack. Feature this guy as much as you can.
So 2nd and 6 now with a pick up 4 on first. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, Chris, this is something we talked about coming into this matchup. With this quarterback and wide receiver be able to get on the same page early. And I tell you, it just reminds me of all the great Oklahoma quarterback-wide receiver duos. Jalen Hurts and CeeDee Lamb, Tyler and Hollywood, Baker Mayfield and D.D. Westbrook. Man, they've been good for a long time.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on 3rd down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
And the Sooners keep the football on the move. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Booster. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. He's running out of time here. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, Chris, this set of downs was doomed from the start. You take a sack on 1st down, it's going to be 2nd and long, and now you're throwing the football because you have to. The defense is ready, it's an incompletion, and now it's 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. On the move now. Deep throw across his body to the left. Catch made down inside the 20. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. The kind of play this quarterback has been making. We wonder, Joel, With this pressure playoff game, could he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense, they've got to answer a question. Do we sit back in coverage and allow this guy to pick us apart, or do we get aggressive? I think the only way to slow him down is to get him off of his spot and try to blitz him a little bit. You've got to establish some way to disrupt his rhythm.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Well, this screen fooled nobody. This defense was all over it. And as a quarterback, I think you need to make a better decision here. Completing this ball just creates a negative play. Throw this ball at the running back's feet. You burn it at his feet, and then you don't take the loss.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
He got it. The field goal's good. But there is a flag down, so we'll have to check and see what that's about. A crucial penalty on fourth down gives the offense new life. Let's see if they can take advantage. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Yeah, now we're playing some defense here. That's teaching tape stuff right there. You're blitzing this offense, and look at the stick in the backfield. You got to put that on a tape and send it around to everybody in the country. This is exactly how you tackle.
Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. Stop for no gain again. Third down coming up.
That's a good stop by this defense as they hold here on second down. Nowhere to go for the run game, and now you've got a third and goal situation. If I'm the defense, I'm pressuring right here. Get after the quarterback. Make him make a decision fast. It's a tight window throw near the goal line. Speed up his clock with a blitz.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, I think he just took his eyes off it, trying to get that run after the catch, because they throw this short of the goal line. It's third and goal, and he's got to run for it. And I think he just peeks up at the defense, trying to find where his route, his lane is in a run after the catch situation. I think that's what led to the drop. Well, I know they want to go down there and punch it into the end zone, but that's a good start at home here in this ball game. You get down the field, kicker makes a field goal, you take the lead. Remember, this is about building into success and keeping this home crowd on your side.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Give it to the running back. Big spin on the run.
Well, Chris, if Texas is going to make a run in this playoff, they're going to have to run the football well. And they've always been able to do that with elite talent at that position. Check out this list. Ricky Williams, Cedric Benson, Earl Campbell, Bijan Robinson, and a guy I had to see firsthand when I played, Jamal Charles. This dude was incredible.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
To throw, it's Manning. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop it. This should be the last play of the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football. And yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
A running play called on 4th down. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every 1st down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 1st downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He'll hand it off. Powering through the defender. Tackle made just short of the marker. Looks like it's going to be inches to go.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. And he's not going to get there short of the 1st down. Rigs up 4th.
Great stop and discipline from this defense. Now produces a 4th down. I think that they're going to go right back to this RPO. It would not surprise me at all if this offense goes right back to the read. Now the quarterback's got to make a play.
The offense stays on the field. Already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They're going for it again. To throw, it's Mateer. Complete to the running back on this 4th down play. And he goes out of bounds, but did not make it to the marker, about a yard short. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs.
Chris, anytime there's a failure on 4th down, it's easy to second-guess the decision to go for it, but I thought this one was a good one. This defense just came up big, and at some point you just have to tip your cap, and they got off the field.
The back's got it. Look out, he's got space ahead. Here he goes. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. And right away, this running back rips off a big gain. And that was a question, right, Joel? On the road here in this playoff, could this offense quiet this crowd down by getting their running game going?
Chris, that's what makes this such a tough matchup for the home team, is because this running back is so good. He can quiet the crowd. They're going to run their offense through him. This is one of the reasons why I felt like this lower seed was a real matchup problem for this group. Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it in the open. They make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 28. First down and 10 now. Now they call a run. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
The pass rush closing in, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back, it's Manning. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Grab for a touchdown.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Sategna. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking tackles. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. Here comes the rush. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That is a frustrating play if you're a defense, because it feels like they did everything right. They took away the easy throw. There's nowhere to go with the ball down the field. And yet, because the rush lanes weren't there from the pass rush, the quarterback was able to break contain and get on the outside. At that point, you'd love to get a hit on him, but alertly, he's able to get the first down and get himself out of bounds.
Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs, and now getting the ball across the 50, clearly now in scoring range. And as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range. Looking to throw. It's Mateer.
Here comes the pressure. He makes the grab. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
This is when you get that small reminder from an offensive coach. I know that it was right near the sideline, just pops out. This ball goes out of bounds. But remember, ball security.
Entering settings screen, you have 30 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Subtitle access. Wiki narration volume set to 100. Wiki narration volume set to 100. Subtitle scales the volume of the menu narration.
Security, you always want to hang on to that football.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
They've been in the red zone 3 times and have 3 points to show for it. Can they punch it in here on 2nd and goal? Looking for a receiver. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there, incomplete, seems kind of nondescript.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, that is such an important touchdown, a big-time score by this offense to take the lead going into half, knowing that they've got to kick it off to the opposition to start the 3rd quarter. That's a beautiful job, getting themselves in position and then executing to get into the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Makes it with a 16. That's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Looking for the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He could go. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
You just can't make this type of a throw. He throws it up for grabs. Basically, it's like a punt, and you got to credit the defense. They are able to track the ball and get this thing for an interception. Beautiful job by them, but serious mistake from the quarterback.
And the single back takes the handoff. Fights off a defender. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Tries to get it to the running back. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Now we get a timeout from the Sooners. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The Sooners are in the red zone. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's an out route, the catch made, and he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners. That's a big moment here in this playoff game to get points before halftime, knowing the other side is going to get the football to begin the 3rd quarter. Joe, exactly what they were looking for.
Chris, that's exactly right. The last thing that they wanted to do is afford a chance for the opposition to double up and get a late score in the 2nd quarter and then get the ball in the 3rd quarter. This is a tremendous drive to be able to stick the ball in the end zone, then go in at halftime and regroup, look at film, and get a real good cohesive plan for this 2nd half. Because here we go. We got 1 half of football left to move on in this playoff.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Manning. The pressure's on. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The receiver grabs it. This time enough for 1 more play in the half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Sooners will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
He'll hand it off. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Well, you got to love a 1st down play like that. It opens up the entire playbook. Now you can take a shot. You can be aggressive. 2nd and inches, anything is at your disposal.
On 2nd and inches, will they be aggressive here? 3 receivers punched to the right. To the air, it's Manning. The pocket breaking down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Well, it's another 1st down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Throwing off play action. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
What an advantage for dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The defense not fooled at all.
Playing great defense is about being disciplined, Chris, and they've got great discipline here. On the reverse, everybody stays home and there's nowhere to go. This is a really good job. Again, being disciplined with your assignment. You do your job well, and you're going to play quality defense.
Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the...
Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Powering through a tackle. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Running with purpose. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Back to throw. It's Mateer. Lets it fly to the wideout. Nice grab. It's Sategna. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Chris, we don't often talk about pitch selection for a quarterback and how important it is. Sometimes you've got to drive the football or throw it layered over a linebacker or even with touch down the field. Here, it's zone cover.
The pass is intercepted. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love. Chris, that's exactly what this defense needed. Second and short, now a loss of yardage, and you've got third down and an opportunity to get off the field. A really good job of them being aggressive there on that second and short, not just giving up the first down.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on third down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the second half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a first down. I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
That completion makes it second and medium. Here comes a handoff. Breaking into the clear. Here he goes. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So a solid gain of 8 sets them up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. As we hit the quarter break, Oklahoma has the lead, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Well, the power run is stuffed. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
Oh, they're having some real issues here with ball security. This running back already fumbled, and now he puts it on the ground again. They are so fortunate. Look at the bounce right back to him. He's able to recover, but I think that they need to make a switch. You cannot have a guy that's going to be this loose with the football.
The Sooners pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. They trap him for a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on 3rd down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the 3rd down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on 1st down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on 1st down is setting them up for success here down the line.
Back to throw. It's Mateer. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
The Sooners have 1st and 10 here. Tailback takes the handoff again. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense, try to get another series moving forward.
Leading here in the 4th quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Coming after him. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for.
That is a risky play call by this offensive coordinator, but the gamble pays off. A massive 4th down conversion to move the chains. Sometimes you just got to risk it for the biscuit, and here they're able to get it done. Chris, I was telling you all week how impressed I was with these linebackers, and they're showing it right here. Look at them get into the backfield immediately, and a quick stop, beautiful tackle. I'll tell you what, they are popping some pads right now.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the move now. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Well, there are cases when just players are making plays and they play outside of the X's and O's. This strong safety has pass responsibility, but he saw an opportunity to get to the quarterback and he took it. That's a great play, and now the offense are behind the chains.
Caught near the goal line. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. Offense trying to convert again on fourth down. They'll go for it. And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. So forget the field goal attempt. They'll try to pad the lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. QB to the tight end for a completion. Oh, and he's in the clear now. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking to pass. It's Manning. And he's sacked and be brought down right at the 5-yard line. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Looking for a late deep shot. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down. Turnover on downs after that defensive stop. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Up by 2 possessions here. They have a chance to put the game on ice right now. Got an opening here. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. This offense is still clicking. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point up and good. Makes it a 3-score game. Up 17 here in the 4th. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turn starts inside the 15. And they get it to the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. And they'll begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Oh, the pass rush gets home. It went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. No press here. The defense backing away. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Open field ahead. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.